A proposed ordinance in Louisville is gaining attention even before it's fully discussed in Metro Council.
WDRB's Darby Bean explains what it's all about. Darby?
Well, it's detailed here, and it discusses camping on Metro property, camping in Metro parks, and blocking public ways. A sponsor, Councilwoman Nicole George, says it's a cleanup to an existing ordinance that's in response to growing and understanding around community need and how to respond, but not everyone is in favor.
I want to go through it line by line.
Councilman Bill Hollander, looking through the proposed changes, says he has concerns. Among other things, if passed as it's written now, the new ordinance would make it unlawful for people to store personal belongings on public streets, alleys, or sidewalks unless otherwise permitted. If violated, Metro could remove the item and after 30 days dispose of anything unclaimed.
This new section is really just extraordinarily disturbing.
Some believe it would particularly impact the homeless community, leaving personal belongings outside.
I've been homeless where you have to carry everything that you own with you, and when you lose those things, it is a serious setback.
But a sponsor of the ordinance, Councilwoman Nicole George, says the proposed changes are not looking at anyone's housing status. The documents begin with saying public space should be accessible to everyone, appropriately sourced and managed.
What the ordinance seeks to do is to be able to ensure equitable access of public space to everyone, and really what informs that is the fact that I serve a lot of areas where there's a lot of environmental injustice, meaning there's a lot of public space that's unmanaged and a lot of opportunity for inappropriate use of public space through that.
She says the ordinance would also do other things like expand the time frame outreach services have to reach an area before it's established as a camp from 48 hours to 72.
The positive changes is that it allows for more consistency, like a more consistent response, whether that's from Metro, from our outreach community, from parks, for instance.
Still, some in the community believe this is not the answer.
This ordinance and the proposed changes will not be effective, and it will hurt the wrong people.
I appreciate that this is getting extra eyes from my colleagues, from folks in the community. That's how you get an ordinance to be better, right?
This first has to go to the Parks Committee and then will go to Metro Council. With photojournalist Emily Evans, Darby Bean, WDRB News.